Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Science Unlocked, and today we will going to continue with the discussion related with the natural calamities. In this particular section we will be going through a few calamities in very brief content but covering up the major aspect of that particular calamity. So, the first calamity that we have to look into is the tsunami. Now, tsunami is basically the natural calamity related with the coastal region of the country or a particular area. Because of the undersea water volcanic eruptions and earthquakes, means undersea earthquake, what happens is the water which is there inside the ocean or sea will going to reach to the coastal region in the form of huge waves, as we can see in the pictures. So these kinds of a condition is considered as tsunami, where we see huge amount of water coming toward the coastal region, and it will going to eventually lead to flood condition, because this water which has attained a particular amount of height cannot remain in this kind of a state. So ultimately it will going to fall down and lead to entrance of lots and lots of water into the coastal regions. Next that we have is drought. Now drought is basically the kind of condition which is opposite to flood condition. Now we have discussed in our previous sections and the section related with the flood that flood is majorly caused because of the excessive rain. But in case of drought, we will going to see that this phenomena is caused because of either little rain or no rain, leading into long term of crop failure, whereas severe amount of water shortage. Now, because of the loss of moisture from the soil, ultimately the appearance of soil become completely cracky. That means there will be lots and lots of cracks in the soil because of the loss of particular amount of water, that is the moisture, and there is no replenishment of that water because of little or no rain, resulting into that kind of a condition. Now because of this loss of moisture, we face huge amount of crop failure, resulting into the condition where people will not be able to get the food they want to eat, and they will starve to death. The same scenario is observed in case of animals as well, who are dependent on the either crop or crop residue. Now this kind of a condition where because of shortage of water we see crop failure as well as starvation and death among humans and animals, this is a specific kind of a phenomena which is known as famine. Now, the next kind of natural calamity is landslide, where we say or we can see the movement of a huge amount of surface of earth, or to be more specific, part of earth coming down to a particular area from a hill or a mountain, which will going to affect the commutation among the different travelers, as well as problem related to that particular area, that the life of the people will be affected and there will be problems with reference to the damage. Now what happens is, whenever these particular calamities comes, along with this comes the role of the community, means the people who are living in the area and around the area, as well as apart from the area. Now what happens is, we have different kind of communities in our country, which can be either governmental agencies, different kinds of voluntary organizations, or different groups of people which have come forward to help the victims of the calamity. Now what they are going to do is, they are going to help these people by providing different kinds of resources and amenities. For example, money, food item, clothes, blankets, medicines, which will going to help in recovering from the impact of the natural calamities. Now Whenever there is any kind of a calamity, we have observed this thing and we have learned this thing, that it will going to like support it, or it will going to ultimately lead to a situation where there will be loss of communication because of damage of electrical poles as well as communication poles. So in such a scenario, it becomes very important for us to be in contact with any kind of media, which can be a radio, which can be a television or a newspaper, which will going to keep us updated related with the particular affected area, the people who are the victim of that particular calamity, as well as around the world. So these media form play a huge amount of important role, that it will going to not only keep the people who are far away from the calamity updated about the impact of calamity, but also will going to help in connection of the sufferers or the victims with rest of the world, which will going to help them in re-establishing and revitalizing their life cycle. Now, what happens is, in this case, there are few other communities as well which come forward and will going to provide their help to the victims. For example, there are various different kinds of governmental departments which will going to provide helpline numbers, so that if people are stuck somewhere, they can call these particular helpline numbers, ultimately getting the evacuation from there. Apart from this, the police that we have, the Navy, Air Force, as well as the Army Department is there for helping us, so that these particular organizations and the people who are part of these organizations can help us. For example, the Navy that we have will going to provide us the boats and the lifeguard support in case of a flood. Whereas in case of flood or any other kind of a calamity, the Air Force will going to send the helicopters, so that it can either rescue the people from the particular site of the calamity, or can provide the basic necessity help with reference to food, water, medicine, and other resources that they might require. So we can say that each and every individual who is either the victim or the person who is away from that particular site of calamity can play an important role with reference to the ultimate relief coming to those people who are the victim of the natural calamity. As in this particular section, we can see that how the choppers and the different amenities of the different defense forces are used in this particular scenario, so that ultimately they can help in saving the lives of people and bringing relief to them. One such particular organization is Red Cross Society, which has affected the life of people in a good manner and ultimately help them by providing them medical help in terms of doctors as well as nurses, so that they can help the people in keeping themselves healthy and non impacted because of the epidemics that could come up over there. On the other hand, these areas where these relief camps are set up, these areas are importantly required to be hygienic, so that there should not be any sort of outbreak of epidemic. Hence, the community like Red Cross Society come forward so that they can help these people and ultimately leading to the safety of these particular victims. Now, what happens, and is there any way that we can stop the occurrence of these calamities, or maybe somehow reduce the occurrence of these particular calamities? So, the answer is yes. Why? Because we have the ultimate, you can say, solution to our various natural or nature related problems, that is the trees that we have. Now trees will going to help us in keeping our soil binded, whereas they will going to make sure that they becomes a basic area or a basic barricade, a barrier for the flow of the strong winds in case of the storms, and it can help with reference to the overall cycling of water in the nature. Ultimately, we can say that the only way out to reduce the impact and causes or occurrences of natural calamity is to grow more and more trees, and ultimately keeping our environment safe and taking care of our environment. With this, we are done with this particular chapter of natural calamities. Next time, I will come up with the next chapter with all of you. Till then, keep learning and make sure stay happy. Take care, everyone.